Story 3, Episode 7, beginning Part 2. That Wah was a real sleeper. He'd wake up just in time to go back to bed by calling the waiter in between. And then right back to sleep he'd go after he got what he wanted from the waiter. Ciao. The Wah's position relative to couches also contributed to another of his specialties, namely sleeping. Lonnie and I have carefully documented records that the Wah spends at least 80% of his life unconscious. The Wah is a real sleeper. The Wah habitually wakes up from a sound sleep on the couch just in time to go to bed. It can be exhausting sleeping all day, punctuated by frequent wake-up calls for the waiter. The Wah has always been ready to accompany Lonnie to our bunk each night, where he would position himself between Lonnie's right upper arm and body. He has done it without fail for 11 years, 11 months, 22 days, and 23 hours and 12 minutes. I'd call that a habit. Well, dogs are, after all, creatures that can see the value in a comfortable routine. The Chihuahua duo accompanied us even on the boat. During our imprisonment driving for Heil truck lines, we were able to frequent the Smoky Mountains. For some odd reason, we decided we would like to live there. This was a terrible mistake. We should have never strayed so far from the ocean. This failure in our judgment only lasted 2 years. During those 2 years, we built a house on 3.5 acres there. We also had our 65-foot sailboat trucked up there. We send our condolences to the truck driver. We had also given up truck driving by this time. Lonnie's vocal cords had healed. We were singing and playing again in an Irish bar in Knoxville. This is from Ella. Woof, woof, just try to catch me. Ella is named after Ella Fitzgerald, a Christmas gift from Lonnie to me. She came to us by way of Chattanooga, Tennessee on a cold December 1st in 2007. We drove from Sevierville, Tennessee to Chattanooga, Tennessee and met her owners at a rest stop there. It was Ella's first trip in a car and she was car sick. She's the smartest dog we have. She was totally aware that something was going on that involved her being uprooted from her comfortable surroundings of 6 weeks. She was shaking badly when she was handed over to me. She even had an uncontrollable bladder movement. She was so frightened. That all changed now, 5 years later. She's now a high-energy pineapple passion fruit drink. She's a Java Monster Double Caffeine Irish Blend. She's a Starbucks Caramel White Chocolate Extra Pizzazz coffee drink. She's faster than Daniel Jackson traveling through the wormhole. When she's hungry or thirsty, she'll bring me her bowl. She understands many words. She reads us like a book and knows immediately if we're going somewhere. She will then stand at the door until we're ready to leave, hoping we won't leave without her. She suffers from separation anxiety. I believe this is because she is smart. She now loves car rides. She hangs her head out the window, taking in the sights and sounds, trying to instigate something, God only knows what. Chi and Wah, of course, ignore her completely. She's a deerhead Chihuahua. The deerhead, for a while, was the most popular Chihuahua. I believe the applehead is more popular now. Ella was pure black as a puppy. She now has a little frost white around her chin. Story number 3, Episode 7, End Part 2, Living Aboard with Chihuahuas. It's me explaining deerheads from appleheads. Ella was a deerhead Chihuahua, and Wah is an applehead Chihuahua. Ciao.